Shoppers World, Joliet, Illinois, Northfield Plaza, Simon property. Shoppers World is looking for ADA compliance. There is a curb cut in front of Marshall's right there. We have nothing in front of our store. We're also looking for a clean facade. We have some discoloration up on that, what used to be the sign band. And it looks as though they are not going to be moving north or south because they are hemmed in by two tenants. The doors do open out per their request, and we have a knockbox at the correct height. We have carpeted floors. Shoppers World is looking for all VCT. Lighting does not probably meet their 90 candles requirement, so that'll have to be increased, especially along the walls. Acoustical ceilings will stay, so will the sprinklers, and the layout of all fire alarms. I don't see any AV devices, but I'm sure they're here somewhere. All of these half walls are going to be removed, along with those partition walls. They're looking for electrical outlets at 15 and 20% of the sales floor length at 24 inches above finished floor. Ceilings here are currently at 13 feet, meeting their requirement of a minimum of 12 feet. All emergency fixtures and exit signs are also above the 9-foot required height. The rooftop units are existing, approximately 25 tons. We have to guarantee them for 1 year. So we'll probably clean them and give them a clean bill of health and then move them on. Currently we have an alcove, a cove, which is going to be approximately here that way. So this way here is going to be Sally Beauty Supply. So we have a tenant about up to here, and then this is going to be outside, plus or minus. These three offices are going to be, we're going to need to remove those and repair the acoustical ceiling as needed. And here we're probably going to end up ripping this drywall down because I can't imagine I'm going to get this to ever look white. So we'll just rock over it. So these are those three offices in here. And this is going to be their lease line. On the other side of this wall is Tom's batting cage. Oh, we have also all these light. That might be a problem. We're going to have to move that. So here we have the public bathrooms and employee lounge along with manager's offices. Those look in pretty good shape. We're just going to clean them up. We're going to leave the VCT and we're going to leave the partitions. I'm sure that meets code, so we're not going to touch it. We're going to repair ballasts as needed. So back here is probably going to be their manager offices. We will install some type of partition walls. We might need to add sprinkler heads in this room. This is the men's room with the urinal, also looks good. We'll be leaving that. And just might need a cleaning. So in this room here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 heads. We're probably going to have to add another line. This will most likely be their break room, and we're going to install some type of countertop, and we will install some type of electrical to accommodate their water cooler, microwave slash, oh, we got a water cooler here. It's in working order. Like a champ. Back in their storage room, we have sprinklers that were configured for this second level additional storage. Their lease language says to remove it. I have a feeling when Abe gets in here, he's going to want to keep it, but I'm not sure. So we need to factor in the demolition and the disposal of this, along with the sprinklers that are now going to be wrong. Any electrical conduits as well. Lease requires a mop sink. Who knows if this is the right location? And a 10-gallon hot water heater, which I think we are in compliance with. I think this is a 5. This looks like a 5 to me, or a 7. So this is going to have to get switched out for a 10. Here we have our electrical room. We do have a 400 amp minimum service. So we're good to go. This is now the exterior wall of the building. We'll see that in a minute. Here is our antiquated switchgear system. And here is a 12208 panel, which is full. Here's our transformer. Show that. I don't know how many kilowatts. We'll get to that in a minute. Here is our 400 amp service. Can you see that? There it is, 400. And we do have a little bit of room in here. So potentially the new lines that they need pulled are going to come from here. Oh no, that's going to be a problem. They need it to be 110, so it's going to come off of that. It'll be another sub panel. They'll probably have to add to that. We'll ask the electrician. So there's 277, so we have room in here. And here, oh, we got room in here. Home choice. So probably this is going to be, well, this is a 480 panel though. There he is. Say hi.
Hi.
To everybody at home. This is going to be, that is the door to the main electrical room, upper level, that feeds this portion of the building. And there is a walkway with a stair leading up to the second floor. Going upstairs now, we have a good visual of where the neighbors and the lease lines are. So again, this is an exterior wall. These are the feeds to Home Choice or Shoppers World. We have that supply. On the other side of this wall is the J&T storage room. That is where approximately right there is the red and white boat, plus or minus. We have here a CMU wall. Looks like a 12-inch. Okay. Flexicor floor. And the main electrical room is directly behind this wall. So this room up here has to stay. So I'm not quite sure what they have planned. We can remove that, but we can't remove this. So there will probably have to be access to this area here. So potentially we could maybe reuse that stair and railing system here to give them access, or we can make this room completely go away. Oh, I do got something stubbed in right there. It's a nice 4-inch conduit leading to something. Obviously all of this can get stripped and moved down if necessary. So potentially there is no reason to keep this room unless we specifically have a reason to keep it. Okay. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything?